Hi Capricorn, welcome to Q Wisdom Tarot. Welcome back. This is Ruth, your Reiki Master and Tarot reader. This video is for the time between August the 22nd and September the 11th. I'll draw 6 cards initially, as I always do. The first 3 are going to relate to the time between the 22nd of August and the 31st of August, and the second 3 cards are going to relate to the time between the 1st and the 11th of September. I usually do bi-weekly readings, but I totally messed up when I was doing my dates, and I'd already recorded half the reading, so I thought we'd keep to this time for all of you. So my darling fellow Capricorns, how are we? Are we fabulous? I hope so. I'm fabulous. I feel good. I've been working very hard. Thank you to all those people who've booked. Can I just say this? I was shuffling, obviously, before we started, and this card has fallen out 3 times and it's on the bottom again. I'm like, can't believe it. Yeah, obviously I've already meditated before I started, already shuffled. I hope you felt the shift in energy, Capricorn. We spoke a little bit about this at the beginning of the month. Shift in energy. I hope you felt that, because I definitely have. You know, let's see what happens. We should be reaping. We should be reaping, Capricorns. We should be reaping. So let's hope that we have some good. Oh my word! I can't keep these cards in. Let's hope we have some good energies anyway. But who knows? You know, all the readings obviously are performed for your highest good, for our highest good. So let's see. We'll get the message that we need to hear. So let's see. Okay. Capricorn, first card off the bottom, 2 of Wands. Second card is the 3 of Pentacles, and the third, this is the third card, is the 5 of Swords. And then we've got the next 3. That one wants to go there. That one wants to go there. And that one wants to go there. That was easy, wasn't it, babe? Okay, my little loves. Let's have a look, darling. Do you know what I'm going to do? The first thing I'm going to do, that's on the bottom, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this card here, because I can feel you. I can feel you through the screen going, no, Ruth, why? Let me tell you this. I love the number 5s now. I've learned to love them. I've learned to love the number 5s, because 5s are all about our awareness. And it's about being fully engaged and fully tuned in to your current life experience. That's what 5s are about. And I love the fact that we have the chance to do that. With number 5 is also a number of change. It's also looking at your foundations and thinking, okay, am I in the right place? Am I thinking the right thoughts? Am I communicating effectively? Am I doing the right things? That's what your number 6 is. If you can't be honest with the people that you're around, then you are around the wrong people. If you can't be yourself, if you can't even allow yourself to think your own thoughts, which is what this energy is about, if you can't allow yourself to be honest with yourself about the red flags that you're picking up from a partner, from a work situation, from a business situation, if you are doubting your instincts, that's something you need to change. That's the energy of the 5 of Swords. I mean, as I said, I try not to you know, go on Google and well, I don't. I mean, I don't think I've ever done that in my entire life, to be honest. Go on Google and find out what the meaning of a card is. I mean, it's ridiculous. Listen, excuse me, sorry, it's not ridiculous. But what I mean is, you don't. It's ridiculous for me to put this video on if all I'm going to say to you is lying and manipulation. I mean, you know, you don't need me to tell you that. You can go to Google and Google can tell you that, okay? I'm giving you more information about the number 5 and about the sword energy. And believe me, when I say to you, I'm a Reiki master, I spend time with the energies, that is what I do. I don't just say that. That's what I do. I'm a Capricorn. You know that I do the work. I dig deep to find the foundations, to find the understanding, to understand why we think the number 5 is what it is and why we think the sword energy is what it is. I do that work for you so that I can give you more information. So yeah, people might talk about manipulation, boring. Really, what this card is about, as I said, it's about your awareness with the sword energy, about the things that you need to change, about what you're thinking, how you're communicating with people. Are you being honest in your communication, or are you suspecting someone else is being dishonest with you? Are you being truthful with yourself about about your thoughts on a situation? Are you being negative to yourself? Are you talking negatively to yourself in your mind, for example? That's the type of energy that we get with the questions that we can ask with this card, with the energy of the 5 of Swords. I have written a post about the 5s. Have I? Yeah, I think it was about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, on my Instagram, and on, hang on, have I don't know if I've written about this card. Check on my Instagram, because I've written about some of the 5s, and actually I don't know if I've done. Anyway, I've written about the number 5 and about some of the 5 energies. So check on my Instagram, Key Wisdom Tarot, or my Facebook, and it gives you obviously full info, my energetic take on this energy, okay, on the number 5. So really, that's what you're being asked to be. We are being asked to be conscious of this next. Toward the end of this month, we're being asked to be thinking about, am I listening to my red flags? Am I being truthful with myself? Is this person being truthful with me? Have I got the right information? Am I, it's really about self-deception, as opposed to being deceived by others. And that could be believing someone's telling you the truth when you know that they are not. That would be the 5 of Swords as well. Okay, so let's go to the start of the week, darlings. I feel like I'm going to do it this way around, actually. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll start with the 2. So we've got the 2 of Wands. I've really got a lot of love for the 2 of Wands, actually. I like wand energy. I mean, and why not? It's about passion. It's about creativity. It's about life purpose, life force. It's key energy, rare key wisdom. It's energy. And for me, I really do, as I said, try to vibe with energies. So I really enjoy the energy of the two of Wands. Now, number twos are about commitment, about partnerships, about duality, i.e., there's more than one option, and that's kind of what this card can represent. It can represent the idea that there's choices that need to be made, but ones that you're discerning about. And what I mean by that is you're already committed to an idea, or you're already committed to your path, and there might be opportunity to broaden that, to work with other people potentially. It's like me, what I do. For me, this might be another tarot person saying, Ruth, do you want to work together? That opportunity coming in, and me saying, oh, do I want to take that opportunity? That's the energy of the two of Wands. So there's going to be new opportunities coming in that you have got coming toward you, Capricorn, coming toward us, and we have got the opportunity to make that decision. Do I want to go for toward this partnership or not? And the reason I said partnership is because we got the 3 of Pentacles. So this could relate to work partnerships. This is one of my all-time favorite cards in the tarot deck, and I think one that's very much under I think it's undervalued. People just say third party relationships. I mean, what's the point in saying that? Sorry, I'm feeling a bit. I'm going through the energy of the 7s at the moment. I've come out of the 5 energy and the 6 energy, and I'm now going through the 7 energy. Now I can't control that, but it makes me a little bit bullshit. It makes you, because it's about awareness, number 7, and endurance, and it's like I've worked this blooming hard, and I'm gonna stand up for it. I'm gonna stand up for what I've achieved, like the 7 of Wands, for example, or I've worked this hard now to think this way. I'm not gonna change that, or I'm gonna put like the 7 of Swords. So it makes you a little bit bullshit, the 7 energy. So I do apologise. And remember, the Chariot, it's about victory, about confidence, it's about control, about strength. And I'm going through that energy at the moment. I'm experiencing that this week. some of you might be as well. And if you are feeling like that, just know it's the sevens. It really is. And I'll check the astrology and I'll put information down in the description below because it might give us a bit more information about as to why we're experiencing the seven energy. Anyway, the Three of Pentacles for me, as I said, it's very only... People don't really say much about it. This energy I love. Now remember, your love readings, your August readings on my channel, which are based on, as I said, the Tree of Life. I developed that reading for you, especially for my viewers, and I based it on the Tree of Life. And I always tell you, the first... Just get my little notes here, darling. The first Sephiroth or sphere on the Tree of Life is the supreme crown, or Kether, which is the Hebrew letter that it's linked to, and that is like energy. That's like the universe. That's the divine. That's God. That's inspiration. That's what the first energy on the Tree of Life is. The first sphere. The second is wisdom, or Hokmah, and that is masculine energy, and it governs action. So it's a case of we're inspired, and the inspiration from the universe, from God, from wherever it comes from, our dreams, from angels, whatever you believe, that inspiration makes us take action. That inspiration makes us move forward, makes us do something. Then the third on the Tree of Life is Binah, sphere on the Tree of Life. It's Binah, or understanding, and that is, I've been inspired by the universe. Shoots out this inspiration. It inspires me to move this way, to think this way, to feel this way, to move in this direction, to move in this direction. And then I move in this direction here. How do I feel now that I'm in this situation? How do I feel now I'm in this new circumstance? And then that sort of cycle continues. Now, I know it took me a long time to explain that, but this is what I mean about the number 3. The number 3 is, linked to the Ascended Masters. It's linked to the divine. And this is because it's linked to your third chakra. What's your third chakra? Do you know what I mean? It's your solar plexus. And your solar plexus is about you. It's about expression. It's about expansion. It's about being you in the world. And that means listening to these inspirations, to our natural instincts, to what naturally feels good, what naturally feels right to us, what naturally feels for you. The path that you should be on. This video is going to go on. I do apologise. But anyway, with the last one, so I can take my time a bit. So the Three of Pentacles, yes, it's about cooperation. But when we talk about cooperation, we don't just mean with other people. This is really within you as well. So that's the first thing I want to tell you about the Three of Pentacles. It's about the cooperation within you. It's about, why are you taking action now? What's inspiring you to take action? What's inspiring you to move in this direction? I want you to consider that this month, Capricorn. It's like me, I could just produce videos every day. And if I produce videos every day for Key Wisdom Tarot, eventually I'd make a lot of money, wouldn't I? But what would be the reason that's driving me to do these videos? Would it be the money that I'm making? Which is about 2p per video, by the way, per view. So when you view, click on the adverts. But anyway, or do I do this job because do I do the videos when I do them because I'm inspired to do them? And that's truly the reason. And it's a hard balance to get right. But listen, I always say to myself, the reason that I'm sitting here now doing this job is because I have only ever followed, does that feel right? Since I started this journey, I should say. Does this feel right? Why am I, and I question, and that's what you need to do with the Three of Pentacles always. Similar to Temperance, in that that's what Temperance is about. Basically, Temperance is the same thing, that exchange of energy, that giving and receiving, taking action, and then waiting to feel recognizing and reflecting on how you feel after you've taken that action. So with the Three of Pentacles here, this is about you, first of all. Forget the third party relationship rubbish that people always say, or people want to work with you, blah, blah, blah. This is about all number 3s are about you and your connection to your inspiration and what drives you, what moves you forward. And then after you've taken that action, how do you feel? So this month, there's a decision that you need to make. There's new opportunities coming in that you're inspired, that you're interested in, that you're keen on, that you want to go towards. And it's about saying, decide, make your decision, but be truthful with yourself. Be truthful with yourself, actually, and be reflective on what is driving you to take that action, what is driving you to make that decision. Is it fear? Is it love? Is it money? Is it because it feels good? Is it because it feels morally right? Is it because it feels like it's the right thing to do, even if it doesn't logically make sense? For me, that's always a reason to go for it, but whatever, okay? So, but also, obviously, there's a decision to be made. So some of you could have been in a third-party situation. Let's talk about that. You know, that someone could be coming back from the past. There could have been a third-party situation. They could have lied to you. They could have been dishonest to you. And they're coming back to offer you or to give you an opportunity and say, right, do you want to try this again? It's your choice. But again, you've got to decide. The signs that are involved are fire signs, earth fire signs. So that's Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got air energy here, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've also got the earth signs, us, Capis, Virgo, and Taurus. Can I just say as well, like, do you know when I do these readings and I think, oh my God, like they never come true for me, and oh my God, what did I just say about someone coming back from the past? Anyway, what I was about to say is sometimes it's not the person you think, and I know that that's been it's not the person you've been wanting to come back, it's someone else. But anyway, and that's been my experience this last month. Anyway, oh my God, so clearly it's looking like we are having some energy from the past coming back. These 3 cards relate to the beginning of September, so that 1st to the 11th of September. And the first card we have is the 6 of Cups. The second card is the 4 of Pentacles. And the third card is the Death card. Wow. Okay, so we've got some movement finally, which is good. There is a stagnancy, isn't there? I feel like I'm not going to say that yet. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm sorry. I feel like potentially this could be someone from your past. I'm so annoyed to see these guys. No, potentially it could be someone coming back from the past, because we do have the 6 and we do have the 6 of Cups, and we've got this cup now here. Now this is about it could indicate, you know, that there's been a lack of movement in a specific area when it comes to a past relationship or a reconciliation or an apology, or an admission of guilt, or a moving jobs, you know, I don't want to move yet, I'm not sure, I'm just going to stay here. It's that type of energy. But what is really good about this card is it's linked to this card, which it means that is coming to an end. That energy is going to be transformed. You know, 4s again are about our foundations. Check out the posts on all the 4s, which I've done on my Instagram, my Facebook. Do you know what? I do all this work for you guys. But it's a really good post actually, and it talks to you about the individual 4s, all the cards in the tarot, and the number 4. I'm repeating number 4s. You know, 4s are about the structures within our lives and our foundations. So the structures within our lives, that's the moral structures and the moral codes, what we think is right and wrong, what we think is acceptable and not. Also our work that provides us with security, the type of job that we do, that the type of routines that we have in place within the work that we do. That's what number 4 governs. It governs all those things. Now with the 4 of Pentacles, because Pentacle energy is earth energy and it's grounded, it's about, when we have the 4 of Pentacles, it's about the focus and the consideration of those things, of the structures in our life, the moral codes, the moral and saying that is okay, that how things are now, I'm happy with them. I'm happy to keep the structures where they're at, because you have them, because we like structure. You know, we are earth signs, Capricorn, so we like having structure in our life. We like having security. We would rather have a job that pays the bills than a job that is exciting, that I love, that I don't get, that doesn't necessarily cover everything, yeah? So dissatisfaction is something that we can live with as Capricorns. And as earth signs, as Tauruses and as Taurians and as Virgos. And this is about saying, though, this card linked to this. So there's either dissatisfaction with a situation from your past, a love situation from your past, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not going toward that person, and that person's not coming toward you. or they're the person, you know, you're chilling, you're happy, you're loving life, babe, you know, Capricorn. And this really feels like someone's talking to you, to be honest. I mean, it's like there's a message coming through. It's almost like you've been waiting for someone, you've been waiting for something to come through, and it's taken time. So you've sort of held your position. You've said, right, well, you know, I've got what I need right now. I'm not going to go any further. I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to wait, or I'm going to just wait and see what happens, or I'm just going to be patient, and I'm not going to meet anybody else, or I'm not going to take another job. I'm not going to apply for another job. I'm just going to wait and see. And it's like this energy is coming to an end, and it's like there's going to be a transformation toward the end of in September. And it feels like it's the reason I say it's potentially a relationship from the past is because of this card, the Six of Cups. Six is a card of balance and a card of harmony. It's a card of ridding ourselves of our lower ego needs and the battle that took, and recognizing the wisdom and the strength gained because we had to release those lower ego needs, because we had to release our fear, because we had to release our worry, our anxiety, our paranoia. We feel better now, we feel stronger now, we feel more able now, we feel more confident now. So either that's a process that you've gone through, Capricorn, or it's a process that another earth sign who's connected to you, fire sign, earth, or whatever, another sign is connected to you who's been, it's like this is the person sitting, waiting, not doing anything. They're not making a decision. That could be you, that could be them, but it's as if that energy is definitely over. I mean, and then at the bottom you've got the King of Pentacles. So by the end of, by this time, by the time we get to the middle of September, I really feel like there's going to be a shift and a change of energy. And just, we are the Cap. So, yeah, this is what I mean. So we go from the Four of, what this card is, the Four of Pentacles. That happens sometimes, I forget. We go to the Four of Wands. So it really feels like this energy is being over. And not just over, transformed. The Death energy this is one of my favourite energies to experience. Honestly, because when you experience this energy, you know, like, it's like one of the things with this, it's like this, right? It's like this. It's like, you're like, no, like, I'm happy in this job. I'm happy in this job. Deep down, you're not happy. I'm happy in this job. I'm happy in this job. I'm happy in this job. Deep down, you're not happy. You know you're not happy, but I'm happy in this job. I'm happy in this job. And then it gets, let's talk to you teachers out there like me. I'm an ex-teacher and I'm not going back to school in September. Woo, woo, woo. These are all the other teachers. I'm happy in my job. I'm happy in my job. Deep down, you hate it. It gets to September. You go back to work. You're all excited. You're enthusiastic. You see everyone on your training day. You're having your teas, your coffees, and your little Danishes, and you're like chatting about your summer. And then the head teacher gets up. And the head teacher says, it's not good enough. You've just got back. You were feeling good. You were feeling grand. You convince yourself that you can do this job. You're happy. You just got back to work. The head teacher gets up and, pardon my French, bollocks everybody. Says to everybody, you're all rubbish. You're not good enough. We're going to start having more observations. We're going to start checking your work more. And then, then you're just like, do you know what? I fucking hate me job. And no matter how many times you try to get back into that mind frame of, I'm okay, the false smile, no matter how long you try to get into that mind frame, when death comes, you can't do it. You can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't kid yourself anymore. That's why the death energy is so good, because there's no more faking it. There's no more, you can't even pretend to yourself. You can't do it. That's why this energy is so positive. And it seems what happens is, whether it's you that's been doing this, or whether it's someone else from your past that's been doing this, come in September, death means that situation's transformed. So it's like, you can't be kidding each other, I didn't really love you, or I wasn't really sure. That's gone. There ain't no getting back into that mind frame. There ain't no kidding yourself that no, that's gone. And what's coming? Woo! Woo! Do you know that, Capricorn? I don't know. This is the 7th, you know. I'm like delirious. But we've got the longest reading because you're the last reading, and I know I've got enough space, so I don't have to cut it down to 15 minutes. But seriously, babes, look, my darlings, at that energy, yeah? There's a transformation coming. There's a transformation, and whether it maybe someone cheated on you in the past and you didn't know, or you had suspicions, whatever. When we get, you know what I'm talking about. You know what this represents for you. You know what it is, because you ain't been truthful with yourself. You might be kidding yourself that he didn't cheat, or you might be kidding yourself that she's committed to you, even when you're deployed. Whatever it is, man, you know what it is, yeah. And that bull is going to be over, because people have been denying. They've not been working together. They've not been working together. They've not been going toward the things that they want, and that energy is over. That energy is over. And for some of you, it's someone from your past coming back saying, listen, I ain't going to lie to you anymore. I ain't going to pretend that I ain't got feelings for you anymore, because I do. And that's it. Let's get on with this. Let's do it. Yeah? Now, what you do is your choice, but basically the end of that energy, the end of the 4 of Pentacles, the end and the Death card, which, as I said, is one of the most beautiful energies. And I have done a post on that on my Instagram and Facebook, so check it out, Capricorns, on the Death card I have. And it's also on the community section on my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm going to stop there, because basically once we get to this energy, we move past that, and this is where we get to. We get new foundations that we're passionate about, that we're happy about, and even if it's just as a single person, it doesn't feel like that, because we've got the soulmate card here as well, though. It feels like cooperation with this. But again, remember the growth and the learning that you're going through. The growth and the learning, if you make a decision, if this person does come back, why are you making that decision? Are you making it out of fear? Or are you making that decision because you feel inspired? You felt, supreme Kether, the supreme crown, the universe saying, right, this is what you need to go, this is the direction you need to go in. Is that the reason you're making those decisions? So I would say be mindful. I would say we've got good stuff coming, we've got good energy around us, and it's come looking like a nice few weeks. So Capricorn, this has been a long reading. Your September love readings, I'll do those I've got loads of private readings to do this week, actually, so I'll probably do them next week, and I'll put them up next week, maybe next Wednesday, actually. So that's your September love readings, based on the Tree of Life. So we'll have another look, and let me know how it goes. Anyway, let me know how these next couple of weeks goes, Cappy. And fingers crossed for some good stuff. As I said, the energy shifted. I know it has. Keep talking. I shouldn't. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. I love you, fellow Cappies. Thank you for all your support on my channel. Thank you for all your personal readings. And I love you. Thank you, fellow Capricorns. I'll leave you with that. Okay, take care. Bye.